Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. I am super excited to be sharing with you this box right here. Now this is an embellishment box from Some Assemblage Required, which is MK's shop. MK is a friend of mine. We've known each other for quite a few years. We've retreated together, scrapbooked together, laughed together, cried together. We've done all the things. And I am super excited to be on her team this year. So I have the box. I'm drinking some coffee because it's super cold right now, but I wanted to share it with you. So let's take a peek at what is inside. So inside we have some twine, which I will definitely use. And then inside here. Okay, so these are the embellishments. So let's take a peek. So we have these from Dusty Attic. They are called Decorative Frames 1. So you poke these out and you can use the decorative bits on the inside. I'm sure if you really wanted to, you could probably use the outside too. We have a small samplings of 49 and Market's Essentials. So there are some film strips and then some ticket strips and stamps. Those are really cool. There's a film strip right there. And then we have some of MK's fabulous wood veneer. So these are stars. They are from MK's shop. We also have these, which are acrylic pieces. So some numbers so that you can do like first, all those kind of things. We also have some epoxy from Scrapping Happy Studio. So there are 3 stars right here. And then there is also, look at that, a Scrapping Reflections Stencil. So this one with stars and squares. So these are mini stencils. So there, that is the box. Now I am going to create a layout. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so I am using a stencil print background paper that I made a few days ago. This was for another layout where I was creating a plaid background, and I pulled a stencil print real quick, so I decided that I would use this as my background instead of pulling out a pattern paper. It was already there, so it's ready to go. I am going to stencil with some ink. Now, when I placed these 2 stencils over here on the left-hand side, I decided to place the ink in one direction. So I shot it up off the page for the top stencil, and I shot it down the page for the bottom stencil. What that does is gives it a little bit of a shadow effect so that it isn't just ink through a stencil. It kind of looks like there is a shadow, like an offset shadow kind of thing. So now I am going to make a shaker pocket with the large film strip here. Now I'm doing a cheater shaker pocket. So this is a piece of a page protector that I have cut down. It's the edge of a page protector so that 2 of the sides are sealed. This is a page protector that came out of a Hobby Lobby album. Love Hobby Lobby albums, hate the page protectors that are inside. So I do use We Are Memory Keepers page protectors, but I do keep the page protectors that come in those Hobby Lobby albums to do things like this. I've also used them as kind of like paint palettes, so I feel like I'm still getting the bang for my buck. Go ahead and place that bad boy down. I've got 2 different kind of sequins in there, and now I am going to kind of make my layout. It's about time, right? So these are movie tickets. We went and saw Avatar on Christmas Day. It's turned into quite a little tradition for us to go to the movies on Christmas Day, and I do document that. Sometimes I document the actual ticket stubs like I'm doing here. Sometimes I document a photo of the tickets or a screenshot of like an electronic ticket. This time I had it on my phone. They scanned it and printed out the tickets. So I was like, yay, we're going to scrapbook those. I am going to keep my adhesive on that film strip on the two edges. So you're not going to really notice any adhesive through the film strip where the shaker is. You can see through it. There is a tremendous glare right now, you guys, but I promise you can see through it. You can see the background and the tickets and everything. So I don't want the adhesive to kind of be in the center there. I go ahead and get the tickets down. I layer them up, and then I'm going to pull out the chipboard piece from Dusty Attic. And I'm like, yes, I am loving this, but I don't love the color. So I take some blueprint sketch and also some tinsel blue, I think. And I spray the heck out of the chipboard, and then I'm going to dry it a little bit. Now, in drying it, it dulled it. So I'm going to heat emboss on top of this. So what I do is just add some clear embossing ink and then some clear embossing powder. And then once you emboss over top of the chipboard, it kind of brightens that blue color that got dulled by soaking into the chipboard. So it just gives it a little bit of extra punch, and that's what I felt like I needed. So I am going to go ahead and clean that up a little bit and drop the chipboard over here. I am totally making this a left-hand side of the layout. I do toy with doing some things over on the right-hand side in a little bit, but ultimately I kind of like the one side of the page decorated. I mean, there's decoration all over the background, so I don't feel like it's a completely naked side of the layout, but it's working. So I open up the acrylic pieces out of the embellishment box, and I decide to mix up the letters and spell out the word day. And then I grab some letter stickers from my stash to spell out the word movie. And I put the title right in the center of that chipboard piece, so it says movie day. Now you can see the glue. The glue is popping out. Don't worry though, because Nuvo Deluxe adhesive dries clear and it also dries matte. So I'm not too concerned about the glue because it's going to dry. And then I grab a couple of the wood veneer stars and I just pop those down as well to give it a little bit of extra color. Now this is where I'm thinking about adding things in up to the corner up here, especially this star counter for rating the movie. Ultimately, I decide I like the layout the way it is. So there it is, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Check out MK's shop, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.